So today's look number one, using this Natasha Denona quint. I have not played around with it or even swatched it, but I really want to see what this quint can do because sometimes some things are not as diverse as they look. So let's try this out today. All right, so first off, we're going to start out with this green shade and kind of buff it into our crease gently. I'm going to try to do a halo look today. We'll see how this goes. But I'm going to do a very, very soft just crease because I don't have anything else to use as a crease. All right, we're gonna go into this one right here. I don't know what these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, verdant. So this was moss and this is verdant. So I'm gonna go into this one right here and inner and outer. We're gonna go in for it. Just wanna see what this can do. I'll grab with a flat shader brush. Back in with that fluffy brush and just kind of buff in the edges. Add a little bit more if I need to. All right, we're gonna go in with this shade called Zephyr, I believe. It's this one right here. I'm just gonna grab it with my finger. We're gonna put it in the center. Ooh, that one is bright. All right, I'm gonna grab the same flat shader brush and just kind of blend these two together. And then buff out the edges again. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the green. Just kind of like to buff this right here. That actually came out really pretty. Lower lash line, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the green. I'm not gonna repeat what I did on top because I'm just trying not to make it look too much. Mascara, these are my two mascaras that I'm currently using, lower lash line, upper lash line, and then I will show you the final look. All right, this is look number one. My hair is still wet. Yes, this is my natural texture to my hair. I'm just trying to let it air dry. I don't feel like doing crap to it. So I like it. I like how it came out. You could see it, but it's not so vibrant. So yep, we're going on to look number two. Hello, welcome to look number two. We're gonna do this a beautiful little quint, I should say. I noticed that after I did last look, I only have 2 shadows that I didn't touch. So I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 looks. I might do an additional get ready with me with a 3rd look. But today, we're definitely gonna be using this brown and this pink in a look because those are the last 2 I have not used. So first and foremost, yesterday we used this green one all over, or when you saw the video last, this green one all over the crease. So we're gonna do the same. I will tell you that this quint really did last and it looks so pretty on the eyes. Oh, look how pretty that green is. This one is a little bit more darker than yesterday's look because yesterday was more of a halo look. So we're just going to rock it. So I am, just so you guys know, because I keep saying yesterday, I did film yesterday's look number one yesterday. So this is the aftermath of my hair, you guys. This is what my hair looks like. I told you I have beachy waves. I don't really have curls. I just have more like a wave kind of going. So I'm just naturally trying to go with my hair sometimes just because I get lazy, especially with that migraine that I have. I don't have it as much anymore, but it still feels a little bit like if I push down on my temples, it really does hurt still. So we're working with it. We're working with it. All right, that's the green. So we're going to grab this brown. It's like a green brown, which is really pretty. I would love to do this all over the eyes. So we're going to put this on the outer part of our look today and then blend it out. Yeah, I could definitely see myself using this brown one all over my lid. Just going to grab the same brush that we used earlier and just buff this in. Okay. And then, trying to avoid using my fingers, we're gonna grab the pink one and we're just going to go ahead and put this. This one is not, there we go. It is as bright as the other one. This is a pretty pink. I love pink and green together. This reminds me of the, what is it, the retro one, the one with the green and the pinks in there. I feel like this one would go really nicely with that palette. Really pretty. This is very different from my usual, so I like this. And I would rock this as an everyday kind of palette. What do we think? I like it. It is really, really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of the green and put it on the lower lash line here. That is very pretty. Sage eyeliner. I always open up the wrong side. This eyeliner, I'm gonna put it on my waterline, and then I'm gonna do my mascara, my usual mascara, the Too Faced and the lash extender. So I'll be right back, and then we're gonna look at our final look. All right, you guys, so this is look number 2. I think I'm gonna come back and do look number 3 because I wanna use this one all over my eyelid. So I really like this one, and I love that touch of green eyeliner on it. It looks so, so pretty. I really did like this one. All right, guys, I'll see you in the third look. All right, welcome to look number 3 with our Natasha Denona mini Gloom palette. This is the last look that I will be doing, and then I will wrap it up for you guys. So I wanted to do a look centered on this shade right here because this shade is the prettiest one. So far, I've used every single shadow. So I think I might do a matte look and then we'll figure it out. We're just gonna wing it today. I don't have a specific look that I have in mind, so we're gonna wing it. Okay, so since this is the darkest shade, I'm going to like literally bounce a fluffy brush into here and just start slowly and gradually go up into my crease. I'm just gonna grab a fluffy brush with the same shade and just kind of concentrate this on the actual eyelid. I do want to grab this shade right here and put it in the inner corner and then bring it up a little bit. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna grab this brush and just use the tip to just go really, really softly on my lower lash line because I don't want this to get too smoky. Okay, so here is the last look, you guys. I'm just gonna put on my mascara and then I'll be right back with my final thought. All right, you guys, so here are my final thoughts on this quint. I gave you guys 3 different looks: a halo look with the bold color, then a softer everyday look with the pink, and then today with a smoky eye, literally almost a matte look with just like a shimmer on the eye in the inner corner. I do like these shades. This look is something that I would do often with this palette. It just is my jam. I love to just like blow out a matte and do some sort of like shimmer in the inner corner or in the center of my lid. So this is honestly my favorite look out of all of them. This blue is actually really pretty. I will say that this darker shade right here took a little bit more blending than I would wish for a higher end eyeshadow, but it really does stick, and I understand why it is the way that it is, because for my oily lids, this is gonna last a lot longer because the harder it is for me to blend something out, I know it's going to really stick and not fade on my eyelids. And that's something that I tend to pay attention to because I have very oily eyelids, and almost majority of the stuff does fade for me, but things like this won't. This is definitely my favorite look. Now, I love this. You guys know I love greens. This kind of like murky, deeper, more nature looking kind of greens are my favorite. It's just like, I don't know, they just flatter me more. I like how they look on me. This is just like, I love vibrant greens, but these are more of my jam. And as I was doing these looks with you guys, I kept thinking that I do have something similar in my collection. So I do want to share with you guys, there is one palette that if you were interested in this one or one of the other one and didn't get it, maybe this might be something for you. So the palette I'm talking about is the NARS Climax, you guys. This is what made me think of this palette, and the reason why I kind of like it as similar vibes. You obviously get less shades in the Natasha Denona than you do in the NARS one, but I will say if you're feeling that murkiness, that I don't want to say muddy because muddy has a bad connotation when it comes to eyeshadows, but you know what I mean, like that earthy kind of wilderness shadow kind of looking stuff, like that's where I would put these two together. I feel like you're getting very similar vibes out of it. So if you didn't get the NARS Climax or you felt like this is too many shadows for you, maybe this might be something for you and you get a more condensed look or shadows out of this. I really do like it. Now I understand why it is that I like this one a lot, because I really enjoyed this palette. And this is one of my favorites. It has like that pinky bluish green kind of feel for it. So I do like it. I'm very happy that I still ended up getting it, because out of all the palettes, this is literally the closest that I have. So it's not like a redundant color over and over and over like warm tones for me. This is something that I only had one palette of, and now I have two that I really am going to enjoy. I really like this one. So I'm going to keep pulling this one out. I feel like this is perfect for the holiday season now, for Thanksgiving and stuff, adding a little bit of brown, maybe bringing in some other palettes in here. So if you're interested, I like it. I enjoy it. But again, I enjoy it because I have very oily eyelids. These are my tones, and it just goes with me. So if you like that, there's nothing wrong with the quality. There's nothing wrong with the color story for me personally. So I would recommend it. But if any of those things do not appeal to you, don't get it. Don't get it. And if you have the NARS one, you already have it. So I just enjoy the NARS one. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a run through of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 looks. I really wanted to test out to see what this little palette can do. And there's still much more that I could play around with. Like I could do a look with this all over and maybe put the pink in here instead. So there's different looks I can still get with this. Isn't a palette that's just like a one-trick pony. I can get quite a few looks out of this. And it looks like I have many different palettes that I've used. So I'm very happy about it because it is worth my money for me. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to do more 3 looks on palette with different things, and then share with you guys other things that you may have in your collection that you may not need to get the news thing for. If this is something you want me to continue to do with any of the new palettes that I'm planning on getting, let me know. I can do that as well. So that way I can shop my stash, share with you guys very similar palettes, but also give you 3 different looks that maybe you can get out of this one as well. So you can recreate them with your own stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. May God bless you always. I'll catch you in the next one.